legit stuff. It's like the Cuban rum and Venezuelan rum. It's like, you smell it's like caramelized rum.
It's delicious.
Smooth.
Probably the best rum I've ever had,
It's
to be
smooth.
honest.
Yeah, and you see the case. It's like leather shit.
Yeah.
It's
You
Venezuelan.
can't get it here?
No.
Well, no.
They're really from
I
Miami.
actually saw it on
The Pampero?
Pampero and
In Atlanta they have it though.
Diplomático in Nashville. I saw it next to the
Street.
Midtown. There's a big
There's a big liquor store there.
liquor store next to. There's a construction going on there. You know
Okay.
what's on it?
Next to Midtown.
So many constructions going on in
Nah, it's
Nashville, bro.
everywhere.
Around Midtown, around
Not Frugal McDougal in the Gulch, is it?
rings a bell. Where are these guys from? Our Nashville guys? The
Wait.
university.
Belmont.
Belmont, yeah.
Belmont.
Close to
This
Belmont.
is what I
Midtown,
plugged
think.
this into.
Oh, that John is for whenever like we're gonna start doing like the DJ.
Yeah.
We're gonna go straight from your booth and they're gonna put here on the input, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be like
because-
neat sound.
This
Ah,
thing is
okay.
not
So, yeah.
going.
I mean, you can let it like plug it in so we don't forget.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this thing is not going.
Channel 8 input.
But you
Ooh,
need-
so that is one thing. So if I'm plugging in directly to the radio,
Yes.
I only have one RCA out.
I mean, it's alright if you have
No,
extra
no,
ones.
like-
If not, we can just
No,
grab it
that's
from my
cool.
phone.
If we have quarter-inch to XLR.
I do have one in my car.
Awesome.
If you need, do you have one?
I might.
I have some.
I can't go in quarter-inch to you guys, can I?
No, we have RCA's here.
RCA's?
That's the
Okay.
only thing. I can go to my car and pick it up.
Like
yeah,
go
that'd
real
be-
quick, bro.
That
And I start like talking with John. All
yeah,
this
it's
stuff.
440. Let's do the.
Do we have any more propagandas or like commercials?
We already went to, so let's do the concert calendar, put some more music, announce him, and then I'll go to get the cable.
Little lights.
Alright,
Bro,
so
we
I'll give you that one. You have that one, Danny. Ese es que
What number I am?
you are 4.
Okay, I'm 4. And which is
Yeah.
John?
You should be 2.
Can you plug me in there, bro?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
2.
to borrow your connector because I don't conector, marico.
Ahí va.
Gracias, bro.
And then there's this one.
Yes.
Y la music ahí está perro, ¿no? Well, guys, we're set up.
Sweet.
We're set up.
Levels are good.
Yep.
On the headphones, everybody. All right.
Yes, sir. Let me check. Está un pelín más para abajo, está muy alto aquí.
Ahí.
Un pelín más para abajo. Dos toquecitos. Ahí.
John, you're okay with your levels? Like, it's loud.
Oh, it's only coming in the right now.
Bájale más, bájale más.
Ah, there you go. Perfect.
Bájale más al mío, bro. Por...
That's good.
I'm good there.
Okay.
I can listen to music. Man.
Ready, guys?
Yeah, bro.
3, 2, 1.
How you doing today, guys? This is Daniel Fornica, aka Fornic. Here next to us is DJ Subrinse. John, thanks for coming by, bro.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course.
So, final weeks, end of the semester. We've been like, I don't know, is this week or next week, Carol?
What?
Finals.
Finals starts next week.
Next week?
But people is going crazy just going for it. Like, library and like the entire university is crazy. We couldn't find any parking
Man,
here.
it's packed. Do you get like struggle
You
like
get
to
a
find a right spot, Ariam?
No, actually, no. It was all good. No
That's
problems.
fine.
It was right next to the building and everything.
That's fine, man. We really appreciate you, man, for having you here today. For driving to Nashville, you know, it's Friday. The time is like, but you made it.
That Nashville traffic.
The Nashville traffic, man. So
Well, thank you for having me out.
it's our pleasure.
It's
our
really a pleasure. Guys, if you're just tuning in, thank you, by the way. This is Trippy Caracas House Sessions from Juernes Radio Show here on WMTS 88.3. The guy that you just listened to is our last guest DJ for the semester, sadly. But we're glad for it because it's Subrinse right here. Thank you so much, man, for coming to the show.
Man, thank you for having me
And
again.
it's been fun, man. We got many interesting people because this is a way to knowing the DJs, making connections, exposing DJs. And again, like guys, if you are a producer, a DJ, this is your home. You can, if you want, you can go to Facebook, just show some love, make a request.
Whatever it is, we got you guys.
We got you here for promos, DJs, events, everything. So
we're gonna go with the event calendar from WMTS really quick, and then we're gonna go with us, of course, because we always have to do it. Let you guys know what's going on the scene here. I kind of got trapped with all these cables here. So for the event calendar, we have for next week, that's tomorrow, sorry, the 9th, Kamasi, Washington at Marathon Music Works. That's gonna start at 8 p.m. till midnight. The day after, the 10th, that Sunday, Open Mic Eagle at the High Watts. That's gonna start at 8 as well, and then we have like 4 events going back to back. The Monday, 11th, Purity Ring at Marathon Music Work as well, and then Gary Newman at Exit In. This last one is gonna start at 9 p.m. till midnight. Exit In. All the information of these guys is on our website, WMTS/event calendar, or just go to WMTS.org, and there are some tabs there. You can, check all of that out. Danny, what we have for our event calendar?
for our event calendar, let me check real quick. We go with our guest, John. What do we have with you for December? Where are you gonna be DJing, playing Nashville?
December. Next Thursday, I'll be closing out for Stanton Warriors at Back Corner.
All right.
I think we're looking at doing some form of a party over at the studio around the 22nd, right before everyone takes off or comes back in for Christmas.
Right on, man. Yeah.
Little Christmas vibes action. That should do it for December, and then into January, be doing another one of those prison parties, as well as a couple other regional things in the works.
That's sweet. So now that you mention it, what is your involvement with Prison Altru Creative, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that. It's like a project you have. Tell us a little bit.
Yeah, so the way Altru started, basically it's a creative company largely. We take in independent artists, try to give them a place, a creative space that they can, truly be themselves and not have anyone looking over their shoulder telling them you should do this, you should do that. We try to just take people's uniqueness and accentuate it. When I first got to Nashville about 5 years ago, I was looking for a team, looking for a squad of people to work with, other people that got down with the same type of music, electronic, hip-hop, all that stuff. And I wasn't really able to find it, so decided to build it myself.
You build it?
Yeah.
Are those like graphic designers, photographers, just mainly musicians?
On our team, we have 6 people internally, and then a few other people that work, kind of day to day and stuff like that. It starts mostly with production and engineering. It's largely music based, but then we do like branding and marketing after the fact. A lot of artists come in, will like build out projects and everything like that, but then they need help marketing and like packaging their project. So we'll help,
help them to
create the cover,
and
and create like a marketing plan, branding, and all that stuff.
That's nice,
So it has become more like the paper of label sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like the marketing and then the branding and all that kind of stuff.
Totally. And I've thought about that a bit. My buddy Nigel, who just moved here, who produces under the name Callisto, me and him ran a blog and a label called Ganjaology, and it was
like the name.
Yeah, it was good. It's positive. And actually, that was the slogan: creativity, positivity, and bass music. But that was more on the dubstep end of stuff, and we went down the label route, and we do function somewhat as a label over at Altru, but I do want to, I hesitate to call us the label just so that we can collaborate with other labels. I would love nothing more than artists to come in and use our services and then go to another label and use their distribution, use their streaming services and all
Let's
that
say
stuff.
there is a producer that he wants to master his track, like he's like free to get your service? Like your studios are open to?
Yeah,
any
yeah,
kind of
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. I mean, the way it works is we'll bring people in and kind of meet people first, you know, just to make sure.
Have an idea what they're about.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly, and make sure that we're the right company for them, because you know, at the end of the day, I want to provide the best service for people. I don't want to come in and provide a service that's going to send people in a different direction than they want to go, or anything like that. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
That's cool, man.
Guys,
That's cool.
let's do one last break before we do the whole hour, the second hour break. It's gonna be really quick. Stay with us, please, because this is amazing. We have some rings. We have the streaming going on. You can go to our Facebook page if you want to check it out or give a shout out. If you're gonna do that, by all means, use the hashtag TCHS, because that way, TCHS 803, sorry, because that way we have an idea what's going on with you guys. Shout out to everyone that is going to Nashville or coming from or studying for finals. We're gonna be right back.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Here you go, man.
Zach, just stop rolling. So what? Do you guys know of any other like shows coming up or anything like that?
We do. We just are slow today.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everyone's on that vibe today.
Oh, you are in the last seat of the train, literally. Like you are in the last seat of the train. Like the last show today is like.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then, so he was saying, tell me your name one more time. I'm sorry.
Andres.
Okay, cool.
You can, man. I'm terrible with names.
Same. So Andres was saying he was thinking about going home. Not sure. Are you gonna stay
I'm
here?
staying here.
Dope.
I got some family north in Detroit and some family in Miami, but I mean the way that I see winter break, man, it's too short. I just rather stay here, work. I also got a project with some friends. I'd rather stay like doing music.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like winter, man. I think that it's a really, really nice moment for produce.
Everyone
It's
holds up.
cold.
Yeah.
You don't want to go out. You know, you just want to drink, produce, make tracks, and
Everyone kind of coops up and like collaborates and stuff.
yeah, for
By
sure,
the way,
man.
I was thinking about it. Do you know Avito?
Yeah.
You made a
Eric-
track with him?
Eric was one of the dudes that I connect here when I got here
Mm-hmm.
in the happening. That's a party that
Yeah.
makes Josh Wilders with
Yep.
Matt Gulliver,
Yep.
A1 and Party Basics.
Yeah.
I was just digging, man. I was like, I'm just going to this party. I'm just like start digging this guy. I was like, dude, like I like your music. Like this is what I hear back in Venezuela. So how long have you been, DJing, blah 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 blah. And we start like establishing like a relationship, a friendship.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I just like I got a really really good friend. He graduated from here. He's back in Venezuela. I was like, dude, why we should start a label? We just like do it.
Yeah.
I went to Berkeley in Boston. I got like
Dope.
3 years. I studied their music, all that stuff. So like, let's just start doing something. I mean, it's nice, it's interesting. This city's from scratch. There's nothing going on right now. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, man, let's do it.
Yeah.
Eric was the first guy that came into my mind. He
Cool.
was already producing.
Yeah.
He's a dope producer and
Dude, he's
an
so
amazing DJ. He's super professional.
Yeah, man.
Man, it's crazy that you asked because now we're gonna release a third EP this December.
You and him
under,
are?
yeah, under a label called the Nashville House Syndicate. That's me
Yeah.
and my friend Enrique. We got
Okay.
that thing going on.
I think there's this dude. What's his name? Porter, something like that.
Porter.
Porter Allison or something like that.
No. I got Eric. I got Kevin Kendall, which is another nice producer from.
He did those remixes on that.
He's dope, man.
Yeah. Dude, I really like that release too, man.
Yeah,
It's super
yeah,
tasteful.
yeah. Kevin is dope, man. Kevin is a drummer, pianist, and those musicians that they just then emerge to being a DJ producer. They do it so great.
Yeah.
So, and I got another guy working with us called Gabe Graham from Belmont, a really nice friend from Kevin and Eric.
Cool.
Man, the way that I see this is like you start making friendships,
Yeah.
then you start like hanging with in the same realm of people,
Totally.
and then you start like digging their tracks.
Yeah.
Like the way that I see it, I really like Eric's and Gabe, but with Kevin, he always remixes my tracks. It's like, dude, we are kind of the same, vibe,
Yeah.
soulful, tropical, all that stuff. He's always remixing, and he sent me material, remix his tracks.
Dope, dude.
I love that, man.
Yeah, having active producers who
Yeah.
are like, you stub it
Yeah.
out,
Yeah.
you know they're gonna get a remix
Yeah.
back to you. It's crucial.
Feel free. I think I got you on SoundCloud, man. Anytime. Like,
Dude.
now that we're linked,
Yes.
I'm gonna start sending you stuff. I got a
Please,
plan to release another track on January
Yeah. Through
you want-
Nashville House Syndicate.
for the label that we have.
Yeah.
If you want, man, just listen to our tracks. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't like to corner people because we want them to be freely, but
But you
between
still have a
house,
sound.
between house and techno, if you
Sure.
have something original,
Sure.
shut it in.
Yeah. Man.
We got our own master engineer. You don't have to worry about that. A guy from here, super talented.
Dope.
Well, you listen to the productions, man. They are like really nice.
Yeah.
Um,
Super clean.
It's nice, man.
Cool.
As more exposure you can have, more connections, it's gonna be all good for the whole scene.
Yeah,
like.
absolutely. More collaboration, the better.
But yeah, bro, like, so I was checking, like, you got music going on B Robot. That's one of the
Yeah,
labels you have.
Robot.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Terrible name, but awesome label.
So are they from here, from Nashville?
They are from New York.
Okay.
They're out of New York, and actually Armada just bought them, so it's good distribution there. And do you know Junior Sanchez by any chance?
I have heard some tracks of him. Yeah.
Okay, so he runs it. He's the head
Okay.
of it. Him and then this other dude Blackwell, who's another New York.
He's
cat.
dope.
Yeah,
I listen
to
remixes from him, man. Yeah,
Cool,
he's dope.
yeah, he's really tight. Really cool dude too. So the past 2 years, I've gone down to Miami Music Week, like Winter Music Conference, whatever, and played down there. And this past year, I got to know Blackwell, and then this other dude, Matthew Anthony, who is involved with Robot as well. And they're just really cool, man. Really down to earth. Like, you know, they go over do ADE, they do Ibiza or Ibiza. You know,
And they just come back and forth.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice, man.
So they're really, you know, active in the scene internationally, and it was cool to like, you know, link with people like that and still have them be down to earth and like.
So you just went to the Winter Music Conference and it's like, hey, what's up? What's
Yeah,
up?
yeah,
Just
yeah.
like,
Well, I got in with a crew called Radioactive that are out of New York City, and I got to go up there and I've played a couple shows up there too. Have you heard of the dude Codes by any chance?
I might.
He's he just released what's Martin Garrix's label? I can't remember it, but they're like pushing down like the tech house thing
Okay.
a little bit more. Anyways, Codes is a part of it, and there's this dude Devin James who he taught at Dubspot. He works for Native Instruments. He's like really well connected. He's started to do stuff in Detroit as well for
Movements.
Movement.
Okay.
Thank you. But yeah, they've just been doing a bunch of stuff. So they kind of threw me onto a couple shows, and I've gotten to know a bunch of people through that. That's actually how I got to know the Robot
Have
guys.
you got the chance to work in one of their EPs? Like, how they give you like the opportunity?
So way back, I went to high school with a kid named Willow B, who moved to New York just to like, he knew he wanted to go to New York. He linked up with all these cats. I had like taught Will like production. I always helped him with mixing and stuff like that. So he, you know, just to give back, he like linked me with them and stuff. And like, I don't know, it's been a really organic relationship. You know what I mean?
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. No matter the distance, are you in touch with them frequently?
Yeah. Will especially.
Okay.
He's got there's a crew out in New York City called Soup. They throw parties, really cool dudes. I met them down in Miami too. And they're like involved with like Billy Kenny and like some of the bigger Dirty Bird
Bill
artists.
Kelly is really dope. Chicago?
Yeah, he's originally from Bristol, I think.
Bristol, but he's not like a Chicago type of house, like old school.
Billy Kenny, he's like more. He's had some releases on Dirty Bird, but then he has, so he's kind of like the booty bass, like G house.
Oh,
type
I got
stuff.
you. I got you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, man.
How are we inside?
We're good, man.
Good.
We are at 5:58. Wanna go on a shot, bro?
Deal.
Gotta keep it warm.
Yeah, keep it rolling.
It's-
Do the break.
It dropped, man. Suddenly, so harsh.
Seriously.
I mean, it was about time. You know, it was like, dude, Is this like what?
It was feeling like
Miami?
summer.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah, it was like, dude, it's freaking weird.
Dude, next time you guys go to Venezuela, or next time you get
You
some
want
of this
some?
stuff, yeah,
I got
I'll pay
you.
for it, for real. Like,
This
it's
is
so
got like cedar, leather. They put like leather with it, and
Inside.
it's like 60. It's like the
dude,
anniversary.
you can taste the leather in there. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, and I really like the wrapping, so you can be here on the States. You know that you can have that cover. I can
Yeah,
have
you
it
don't
right
need
here.
the paper bag or
And drink it
anything.
without the paper bag.
That's incredible.
Yes, sir. We back to her?
We are back to air,
That's
guys.
sweet.
We're gonna do the half-hour break because it's about to be 5 p.m. and then we're gonna go with our guest DJ.
That's what's
So,
up.
please.
I'm gonna go ahead and look some music for John here. We can put it.
But that was my set.
My glasses. Can I go down the road? Here? Okay.
You already did.
We're on propaganda. Okay.
No, dude, the ads here, they are amazing.
I don't really know where they get those commercials.
We made them. There's one from Rick and Morty.
There we go. It's awful.
So let's see, quarter inch, right?
Should I go now? I roll back to her.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's
Hello. Keeping it 1K, the DJ category. Every Wednesday,
Ooh, I freak out for a second.
Are you gonna be here for January the 19th in Nashville City?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a
Really
showcase.
appreciate you, brother.
Bar Sovereign, man.
Done.
I'll
There.
love if you can go.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, man. I'll blow it up.
Eric is gonna be there, me, Kevin, all the guys.
Cool, man.
Maybe we can have you there.
Yeah,
DJ, bro.
Yeah. I'd love to.
Yeah.
I've been saying I've gone to. I played with Jason.
Medalada,
Yeah.
really nice dude.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. He really is. I played with him probably like 3 weeks ago, something like that.
He
There.
had Sundays on Bar Sovereign, I guess.
Yep.
And it's, you know what I think that is really cool, even though that it's like a weekend, man, he got people there like going, dancing on Sundays. That's freaking,
Yeah.
that's lovely.
I think like I don't know. I think there's a group of people that are like that I'm close with that don't know about it or aren't used to like thinking like, okay, Sunday nights, that's where we're going. That's where everyone's
Or
going.
Friday, man. You
Yeah.
know, that's what we're gonna get here.
Hey.
Everybody going to house. There you go.
There we go, right?
Play your
ready?
position.
Yeah, got to.
Man, I like the tracks, the names, and the gynecology is gonna buy you got going on.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cool, man. Thanks. That ghetto techno.
Sexy house.
Yeah. Cool,
So
man.
we have that. So we're gonna do like the rest of the interview.
Cool.
Break, duo. I have to do 2 breaks though, 5:30 and 5:50.
Cool.
So just to let you know, keep that in mind.
Cool. Voy a hacer un shout out a un pan en Barcelona. ¿Está
Dale,
viendo?
todo.
Fuego.
Vale.
Fuego. Vámonos. Pues. Okay.
All right, people, we are back. Thank you for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, this is Tribe Caracas House Sessions from Juernes Radio Show on WMTS 88.3. On the mic, this is Ara Urquía. To my right, for Nick.
Yo.
And our guest DJ, of course, Subrinse. What's up, man?
What up?
We've been having a little bit of a discussion on the first half of the show, but of course, the good deal, the content is about to happen. Meanwhile, we forgot to put our event calendar from Juernes Radio Show, so we're gonna do that really quick. We have for next week, that's the 14th, we have the Saturn's Warrior, Naughty or Nice Christmas Party and Chalk Drive. That's gonna be at the back corner. We have...
I think we have Papadosho for the New Year's Eve right next in lane. If I'm not wrong.
Yes,
Okay.
that's... yeah. We also have... let's see. We have Aro Lucha. That's going to be December the 10th on the National Fairgrounds. We have... let's see what else. the happening Blacklight Christmas party. Of course, it's gonna be on the 23rd. Shout out to all those guys.
Matt,
This is gonna
Josh.
be awesome.
Always
up,
making it
boys?
happen. Yeah.
That's gonna be where at the 5. Okay, is it the 5 or the 5th spot? I never-
Five points.
spot.
Five
Okay.
pot.
Okay.
5 spot at 5 points.
At
Yeah,
5.
at 5 points. It's kind of mind, you know,
Yeah.
screwing.
Totally.
Oh yeah, we also have tomorrow. That's gonna be Bailamos in Plaza Mariachi
We got
from the guy. I lost his name. Wait, Julian. DJ
Julian.
Julian. Shout out to Julian. He's gonna be playing there with Ryan D.
so we got Purity Ring coming this Monday. I'm going. My girl got me an entrance, so I was like, man,
Mm.
it's a nice electronic type of duet going on. So I'm definitely
That's for sure. So
encouraged.
Do you have something else, Danny?
No,
Over
man.
there?
Yeah,
let's
that's
see what else I
pretty
have.
much it for December, I guess.
Oh, I have the 22nd, the Latin Vibes people. They're gonna do a holiday bash at the Hard Rock Hotel.
We got regular Sundays. Shout out to Jason Bosserman
Of
on
course.
Bar Subrinse.
That's on Sundays. Yep.
Every Sunday, house music there.
Shout out to Metadata.
Yep. All of
Yeah.
those guys.
All the stuff is January.
I mean, that's, yeah, basically, this is it for December. We're not very busy for December. Do you have something going on in December, Sean?
Extra. I think he covers some stuff, but
Yeah, really the only thing I have on the books right now is that Stanton Warriors.
Okay. So let's go with you. You told me you're from Cleveland, right?
Yep. Cleveland,
here.
Ohio.
Thanks to your girl.
Yeah.
her.
What up, Jamie?
Let's thanks her because you made us a favor here. Thank you. So how you like it, man? Let's go slow first. How you like it?
Yeah, man, I love it here. I went home for Thanksgiving, and I caught myself thinking on the way home, like, I just called it that. I it felt good to go home. And Nashville feels
Yeah.
like home now. It's cool. I really dig it here.
That's awesome.
do
man.
you see Nashville like a white blanket, like a white canvas, John, that you can draw? I mean, you're working with all through being a DJ, producer. Maybe like that's how I see it. Like maybe going to New York, Miami, so many competition, but in here you have white canvas.
Yeah.
How you perceive that?
Absolutely, I couldn't put it better myself. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of people who care about music here, and I think there's a little bit of a gap in certain lanes. So there are people doing some really cool stuff here, and I'm excited to see how it grows. With all the people moving here, especially from New York, LA, Miami.
Even other
Venezuela,
places.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so international going on.
Mhm.
Who would have
Totally.
thought that? Yeah, like 3 years ago, nobody.
There was nothing here. I mean,
Maybe
I don't wanna
goats.
say that, but
I love it. No, I love it, but maybe goats.
we were lonely here.
Yeah,
So-
totally. I was living on 8th, lonely there. I was with you guys.
Pretty like that.
So
Nah,
John, if you guys are just tuning in, we just been having like this regular chat with John through Facebook. He's been telling us about his gigs, his background, a little bit, he involved with out through. But let's talk a little bit more about your artistic side, like the DJing, the producer. When this thing happened, how everything started for you, the whole DJing, whole producing thing.
Sure. Well, without going too deep into it, played in a band in high school. We all broke up. Everyone else went to college, and I was still in high school. So I got into producing. There's a computer music class in my high school, and took that, and it ended up going really well. Simultaneously, I had a friend who was managing 6 different rappers, and so he was like, "Yo, come on in, like, come check out the studio and stuff." And the first time I went in there, I made a beat, and the next time I came back, a couple rappers had hopped on it, and it just like, I don't know, the whole thing.
It happened
the whole thing
naturally.
started-
Okay.
yeah, exactly. So, and from there, took a little bit of a break, went to college for 2 years at Miami of Ohio, and I was studying business there. Wasn't really feeling it, so I went down to Full Sail down in Orlando, and that's where like the DJ and stuff really started. I took my like hip hop production, and this was about the same time that dubstep was really blowing up.
Okay.
I found out about Rusko and Caspa and all those cats, and I don't know, it's just such a crazy sound. And like I saw like videos of the parties and stuff like that. Just like, man, I gotta get involved somehow. So I bought a little Newmark mix track, and like I had like the
One or two?
whatever the most basic one was.
One. Dude, seriously, you have had the same decks that I've had.
Yeah.
Haru is gonna cry because that's his first.
And I
his
just
first
told
love.
him. I just told him that I just got that
You
one.
just got the S4.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2
That's
weeks ago.
that's a nice great. Haru.
Yeah, you can do so much with these
Yeah,
things.
I mean nowadays, I mean the transition from technology, vinyls, and it's all the same. I think like whatever matters is the end result. You know,
Totally.
people focus so much in what are you using. Are you doing a live kind of setup? You know, CDJs, vinyls. I think, I mean, this is my point of view. I think like the best is like be yourself and do whatever with the tools you have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go now, John. What are you thinking is gonna go naturally? Like, I mean, I'm just talking like super, you know, being philosophical
Abstract,
now.
yeah.
My
I see
philosophical
you.
is
I see
Friday,
you. I know
but I
you.
always start like throwing those
You're in
questions.
Let's
that
go
In
there.
that mind, so like you know, where do you think? How do you see Subrinse in 2 years? Like, are you gonna be producing? Are you gonna be more involved towards production of events? How you see yourself?
Totally. Well, on the Subrinse side of things, I'll always live that Subrinse is a project for all things club music for me. So anytime it's it's with a club mentality. I always like to think like when I'm producing a track, where are people going to receive this music? Where are they going to groove to it, listen to it, whatever. So anything club based is going to be down that lane for me. I'll always be producing like hip hop and pop and the other types of electronic music, but all that stuff is more like listening, and then anything club is for that's what Subrinse is going to do.
Do you see yourself at some point maybe doing something experimental, even with some? I mean, you're talking like you want to do club kind of tracks, bangers, all that stuff. But do you see maybe like some kind of experimental stuff at some point?
So I think where it's going to head for me, I like I said, I've produced hip hop. That's how everything started. So I'll definitely always have some sort of like hip hop vocal kind of. It's so ingrained in American culture.
Yeah,
that's what
where
I
you
grew up
started.
listening. Exactly. So I'll always have that sort of sound, kind of the G house type stuff. But what I really want to do is incorporate the soundscapes from dubstep, from like garage and all that stuff, or as they say, garage, whatever. But then utilizing that and kind of moving backwards towards like drum machine style. Possibly using Ableton and doing a little bit more live production with all my tracks. I've got about 10 to 15 tracks that I'm sitting on right now that I want to kind of take towards a live set.
Do you keep them under your pillow, or like are you thinking maybe giving to the world 2 or 3 at some point?
I want to, man.
Okay.
I really want people to hear it. I've been sitting on a lot of stuff for a long time
What's keeping you from doing it though?
I don't know, I'm really meticulous about like what I release and
Okay.
like how I release it and everything. And it's really cool to hear about Nashville House Syndicate, like that you guys are bringing the community together. I've been waiting for like a platform like that, to really to give it a home to release stuff, or like really
Of course.
anywhere that's more than me just putting stuff on SoundCloud, because like at the end of the day, like what if I just put out music there, goes
Networking.
up onto the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like stars, but without dots. I mean, it doesn't make sense. But whenever
Yeah.
you start putting everything together, it does.
So let me ask you this: is it what aspect? I mean, you already said that you are like a perfectionist in your stuff, in your sound. Like, what is it right now? Is it the people? Is it the scene? Is it the moment, the season that is preventing you from releasing that, from getting that stuff out?
Yeah,
What is it?
it's kind of a chicken or the egg thing. Like
Okay.
like I want to put stuff out. First off, it needs to be like fully ready, and I'm very careful about like nice podcast. It's like, I really want the tracks to be as perfect as they can be before they go out. But then also I want them to be heard and stuff like that. So it's like getting DJ gigs and stuff like that. Developing a following so that when I do put them out, people will actually hear it rather than just going out. So it's like I'm going to start releasing a couple tracks here coming up just as free downloads to start generating traction and stuff like that. And then from there,
So what you're hearing on the back, guys, is from his podcast, of course. This you can find it on SoundCloud. Subrinse, like he's the first guy going up there. He has the little stars and everything.
Yeah.
I can hear it right now, and you said it, that your sound is coming from hip hop. But right now, what you're listening to, who you're listening to, and what's your sound going?
Okay. So
to have like a little profile from you.
Totally. I'm really digging it. It spans so far from like the techno, like the Brazilian techno, like Anna and
right now, Brazilian bass is going.
Warum Beach, that place, man.
Those guys, and there's one guy that I'm going crazy right now. How about like a little system?
There is a guy that I'm following, Ocean Orientalis. He's from Turkey, but he's from Sao Paulo. Everybody's going to Brazil, man.
Brazil's
Everybody is like, it's like
dance music
a magnet place to go right now and converge all that energy.
Sorry, go for it.
Okay, yeah, I was about just to ask John, Subrinse.
No respondido. Let the man answer.
What? Oh,
I
thought you were like, I'm googling something here.
Okay.
All right, yeah, go ahead, John.
Well, just to list off a couple others. Dennis Cruz is really tight in the tech house realm. I really like AC Slater. He uses kind of like the post garage type stuff. All the releases from Nightbase. Really dig that stuff. Dirty Bird, obviously, like they're probably the biggest.
They're doing a festival in February, I think.
Yeah, Camp Out East.
Yeah, they Camp Out.
Yeah.
Dude,
Josh and both Josh Wilsdorf and Blake Atchison are doing stuff with that, so it should be.
Yeah, those guys. They're going for it. Illusionates. That's the guy.
What is it?
Illusionates. He's a Brazilian-based guy.
Okay.
I'll give you. Yeah, I'll show it to you later. He's going for it.
Do you guys know this cat RDR? He's from around here. Rodrigo.
RDR.
Yeah. He's from Brazil. He lives here in Nashville. He's super tight. You guys
Sending
should
through.
I haven't met him.
Sending through.
We have.
I'll link you guys for sure. I think he was talking about
Let's
him.
put a pin for that.
It's kind of like G House type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, yeah. Okay. I think he was showing me that, but
Okay.
yeah.
Let's put a pin on that. Keeping going.
Yeah, totally. Just a look in my playlist. Do you guys know Giacomo De Falco? He's like a 21-year-old Italian producer.
Really?
Yeah, he's got some stuff on Deep Perfect. I don't know, really good tech house stuff. And then, I'm trying to think of shows that I've seen recently. Me and my brother went to Movement this past year. It was great.
Where was your favorite stage? It's hard, I know. It's like a candy shop.
Yeah,
all the candies.
There's so many, man. J Flip played a really good set. That was super memorable. I don't know. There's so many.
There are so many.
Yeah.
So if you could give me your all-time top 10 and right now top 10
of
Let's do 5.
artists.
Let's do 5. 5
Well,
and 5.
okay. 5 and 5 of either song that you think that are comparable to the artist or the artist itself.
So top 5 tracks that I'm digging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe ever. It's easier. That
Yeah.
way.
Ever.
You
Cool.
I got tracks, man. That's still DJ from 2005.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have,
and they are like timeless. Like they
That's
are
what
like
I'm saying,
they
like-
don't die.
But
Totally.
you know, people have their season what they're digging right now, and they have also their all-time top 10. So that's what I'm saying.
Because there are tracks that they are inspirational tracks. Especially if you are a producer, and there are tracks that you always want to DJs because they never die. They are everlasting, you know?
Yeah, totally. I think the first track that pops up into my head is "Call You Back" by Josh Bonton. I don't know why this track it's been going in every single one of my sets, and I was thinking about as I was driving here I gotta stop. I gotta give
gotta
that track
stop.
a rest for a little bit.
But it's too good, you know. Like
Yeah.
I should put it.
Yeah.
Like, you see people like
Yeah.
asking to rise out to be out there. I'm gonna put it.
Yeah.
can't
It
stop
is
it.
one of those that get you when you play, like, oh, you close your eyes and then,
Like you get in the rhythm of playing. Like what track? Nah, yeah, that one's going
I
on
have to
again.
go for it.
Yeah, totally. It's funny because there's some timeless tracks for me that aren't in like the house realm so much, but like
I mean, any track is a good track.
Scream Midnight Request Line.
Okay.
is a huge track for me. That and Rusko Jehovah. Honestly, Jehovah was probably the track that made me want to DJ. I heard it. My homie Nigel sent it to me. He was like, dude, this track's going off in the clubs in Florida. You have to hear it. And I put it on. Kind of like changed my perspective on.
So you were in Orlando during that time?
I was in Oxford, Ohio, just outside of Cincinnati. And
Okay.
he was living down in outside of Tampa.
Oh, okay, that's why they Florida.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I gotcha.
Going and wrapping up because we do want Subrinse to DJ. We do want that. I mean, the talk is so amazing.
Yeah,
we
of
just
course.
want to have the 3 hours here, but we don't have that. So Subrinse like three labels, top
Three
of your head,
labels.
top labels.
Dirty Bird, Night Bass, and third. Shout out to Brobot.
Always, man.
Yeah. No, totally. There's so many. There's so many small labels coming up that are really tight.
Yeah.
But,
That's awesome, man. Well, guys, let's go for it. It is 5:20, so we sadly gonna have to do the 30-minute break on a few seconds, but nevertheless, we're gonna start right away because we already want to hear it. We already want to hear you. Thank you so much for all of those who are just tuning in. This is Trippy Caracas Sound Sessions from Juernes Radio Show on WMTS 88.3. You're about to listen, and you were listening to Subrinse, who's gonna get the decks on the moment. If you want to check us out, give it a shout out, or say hi or say bad stuff, because I mean that's okay too.
We got some.
You can
people
go to
streaming.
Facebook. We're doing the streaming right now.
The streaming is going well, man. We got Gustavo Martinez from Spain streaming. Hi, Gustavo. Hope you guys liking it, man. There. Just keep doing it. We are every Friday here. This is just for you, love. It's a non-profit thing.
Yeah,
For the love of
it's
house.
the whole thing. So yeah, guys, if you wanna check it out, the streaming right now, Facebook, Juernes Radio Show, JUERNES Radio Show. That's what is up. Shout out to Venezuela because of course, and to Honduras because they're going down right now.
They're
Like,
playing?
seriously.
They're playing like what?
No, they're not playing, bro. They're having the same situation.
Oh,
that we
for
are.
real? Okay.
Like they've been like a week and a half without knowing who the person is. That's just no.
That's just no.
I mean, we have to give a
Support,
shout out to them.
love, unity, and music from Juernes Radio Show.
Yeah, guys. So let's throw that to the side. Let's go with Subrinse. Give us 1 second to do the switching, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, bro. You already hooked in.
Second.
You already hooked in. So
Yeah, let me get you ready for the.
let me give you this. Are you gonna play with this?
no.
Or you have yours?
Are we plugging the thing to the phone, or he just plugging?
Let's do it because this isn't working.
Can we do it to the phone, or just like be the regular?
You're the one who.
Oh, can we? Okay.
Dale.
Okay,
O sea,
cool,
tú eres el
cool.
que sabe, ¿no?
Awesome. Yeah, man, you're gonna be the first high quality sound DJ. That made me happy.
You said that's not working, by the way.
Segunda parte y todo el rollo.
¿Cuál segunda parte de qué?
Porque maté y estoy comenzando otra transmisión.
Ah, sí, sí.
Ujú. Esta lucecita se murió, bro.
Nunca lo aprendiste, güey.
Marico, lenta. Ya yo estoy happy, weón, mira. No, bro. Está directo allá, ya no se escucha.
Pero ya seguro que lo agarra.
Mira.
Hey. A ver.
I got you going on here with lights, guys.
Mano, si está agarrando el micrófono, se está agarrando el de la cámara.
Oh.
Lo estoy escuchando.
¿Será porque lo tienen cero aquí? Cuando le dé volumen aquí, yo creo.
A ver.
Ahorita le dices que lance un loop.
Es aquí.
Dale un loopcito ahí, Andrés. Yo creo que lo enchufaste mal, bro.
Do you... Yeah, try it.
Let's see here. You want me to play something?
Yes, please.
Yeah, just a loop is to check the
sound.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm getting some here.
But that's the feedback. What you're hearing is the feedback.
No. I'm hearing the signal from there. You know what? Let's do that and we'll fix it during the whole set. Alright, ready?
Let's do it.
Guys, I'll introduce you to Subrinse.
Pon esa de monitor.
I found myself recently.
Pon el equipo aquí, sube el stream.
I found myself recently. Yeah, I found myself recently. I found myself recently enveloped in verse. My counterpart conversing as one may expect. We spoke of infinity. My statement was, we are infinite. My meaning, I know my infinitude. Without question. And yet, the question was raised. What of this quest?
You can see yourself, you, is that? Yep.
I want to get a live video going on here.
Yes, sir.
fidelity, only for a moment. But will we truly remember? Can we begin to remember?
Irónicamente los chupas.
Do you choose to remember? And I recall I ask again, what have we gained if not knowing? What if I do indeed reincarnate? And I recall
Every song I write tells a story. A story that humanity needs to know about. In my music, I speak of unknown things, impossible things, ancient things, potential things. No two songs tell the same story. Humanity's life depends upon the unknown.
Well, guys, sadly, we have to do a half-hour break. We're gonna be right back with John because this is amazing. You wanna keep listening? You can go to our Facebook page because we're going with the stream on there. Juernes Radio Show, Juernes Radio Show.
88.3
Es
WMTS.
importante porque cuando pasa eso, sigue sonando, debería. ¿Tú crees que está sonando? También sí está sonando, ¿no? No, pero no te la-
Aquí está sonando, pero en la radio no.
Pero en Facebook está sonando,
Sí.
no se cae.
Ahorita sí.
Ok.
Es lo que están escuchando.
Dile eso. You're still going online? Good. Because we have you here. So,
Tiene un filtro, pero ahí está.
yeah.
from outer space.
Bye guys, this is Trippy Caracas House Session with Subrinse on the mix, live.
I stand before you not as an expert, but as a concerned citizen, one of the 400,000 people who marched in the streets of New York on Sunday, and the billions of others around the world who want to solve our climate crisis. I pretend for a living. I play fictitious characters, often solving fictitious problems. I believe that mankind has looked at climate change in that same way. Fiction.
Yeah. Are you digging that?
No, but that's
It's alright. There. Yeah. It's all like acoustical trees. Yeah.
scientific community knows it, industry knows it, governments know it, even the United States military knows it. Perhaps more than any other gathering in human history now faces this difficult but achievable task. You can make history, or you will be vilified by it. To be clear, this is not about just telling people to change their light bulbs or buy a hybrid car. This disaster has grown beyond the choices that individuals make. This is now about our industries and our governments around the world taking decisive, large-scale action. The price tag on carbon emissions and eliminate government subsidies for oil, coal, and gas companies. We need to end the free ride that industrial polluters have been given in the name of the free market economy. They do not deserve our tax dollars. They deserve our scrutiny. The economy itself will die if our ecosystems collapse. fate is a human one. Clean air and a livable climate are inalienable human rights. And solving this crisis is not a question of politics. It is a question of our own survival. But now it is your turn. My friends, you can make history, and you will be vilified by it.
Man. got the
Hot off the press. You just sent this to me like 2 hours ago.
I know, it goes slow, right?
Yeah. Now all we need is like a club around here, you know? As soon as like a proper club comes in, we're ready to go.
show. We have such an amazing time. I always love when it's the end of the semester because we have such great freaking DJs on the last episodes. Subrinse, dude, amazing set. Thank you so much. Really, thank you all for tuning in. This was a great semester. I'm really happy how everything turned out. Dude, more than thank you that you come here.
Tu casa es nuestra casa.
Likewise. Thank you guys so much for having me out. I really appreciate it.
No, man, it was just amazing. Thank you so much. And like Danny, whenever you need something, come swing by, holla at us, like whatever.
Likewise. You guys already know.
Guys, sadly, as I said, it's the end of the show. Thank you for tuning in on the stream on Facebook and tuning in with us on the radio, and we'll be back. Hey, you can like check us out. I'm gonna be posting some stuff because I'm trying to do a little compilation of what this semester was to put those on YouTube and on the Facebook page. So, you know, just you can keep an eye on us.
Some words real quick from John. John, some shoutouts, maybe something you want to see before?
Yeah. Shouts out to all the All True crew, all the Deep Tropics crew, Full Circle, Party Basics, everyone doing cool stuff in Nashville. A lot of cool people. Very humbled and blessed to have such cool friends. The Juernes radio show, did I say it right?
You did.
Juernes. Thank you guys so much for doing what you guys do. I'm stoked to see where all this heads. You can check me out on socials at Subrinse, Facebook, Instagram. Those are my most frequent ones. And yeah, check out you can check out the Stanton Warriors show next Thursday.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much, guys. Peace out. Bye.
Feliz año y próspero año nuevo.
Claro que sí.
Hey, boys. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Brother.
Much.
Part of the family, man. Part of the family.
Likewise. Thank you. Good shit, man. Really good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me out. Appreciate it.
And the radio show is such a nice and different vibe, man. Like,
yeah.
I'm glad that you like it, man.
Yeah, totally. You guys got to keep doing it. Are you gonna next semester?
We're gonna keep doing it for sure.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you know what would be cool too is we're gonna start promoting like shows and stuff like that, helping out with Full Circle, and a little bit of Party Basics as well. So if like people are coming in and like from out of town and stuff like that, I'll hit you guys up if you guys don't have a guest and stuff. Yeah,
That'd be lovely, man.
Yeah.
I got your number, bro. So
Yeah, for sure. You want to know what you guys are doing this weekend too? If you guys are going out or anything.
I'll be in Nashville, man. I'll hit you up.
Something is.
Oh, is there?
I was like, no.
you hit the.
Oh yeah.
Hey, is this good to end or should I?
Yeah, we good. You already.
How is your day going?
It's good. How are you?
Nice.
Awesome.
Any finals going on?
No, they're all next week.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, haven't even started looking.
We should be
This, te voy a sacar, ¿viste?
wrapping up real quick.
That's cool.
Thank you.
I gotta get my playlist together.
Nice.
Boom, boom, you're out, there we go.
Right.
Awesome.
Sweet here, my bro. Bye bye, guys.